Hello and welcome back to Replay News. As always, I'm your host Ryan, and this week we'll be recapping 5 stories from the world of gaming collected over the past 7 days. First up, the Resident Evil 3 Remake demo dropped on Thursday. This can be played on PlayStation, Xbox or PC. If you were one of the 5 million plus people who bought the Resident Evil 2 Remake last year, or you're just a fan of the Resi franchise in general, this should definitely be on your radar. Nintendo Switch Online services have been experiencing issues this week. Switch users have been unable to connect to the eShop and access online segments of games. This is thought to be caused by a mixture of increased player base due to social isolation, and gamers preloading the much anticipated Animal Crossing New Horizons for their Switch consoles. At the start of the week, Sony announced that the PS5 will be backwards compatible with almost all of the top 100 played PS4 titles. Sony later announced that their new PS5 console will play an overwhelming majority of PlayStation 4 games from launch. This was announced by systems lead architect Mark Cerny at PlayStation's near hour-long announcement video, PlayStation 5 System Specs Deep Dive Tech Talk. A quick disclaimer before we move on to the next story. The stats from both Sony and Microsoft's new consoles are out, but we won't be comparing them here. The best place to find a detailed analysis would be down at Digital Foundry. If you'd like to check those guys out, a link to their channel will be in the description below. Thanks. While we're on the topic of next generation consoles, Microsoft announced then retracted a Thanksgiving 2020 release date for the Series X. Microsoft websites advertised a surprise release date for their new console. This was quickly taken down and replaced with a Holidays 2020 release date. Xbox Live's Director of Programming Larry Hryb took to Twitter to say, "An Xbox product page in some regions inaccurately listed the launch date for the Xbox Series X as Thanksgiving 2020. We are committed to launching Holiday 2020. And finally, the indie developers on itch.io have made a number of their games free to play, with others being discounted to help gamers get through social isolation in light of COVID-19. There are over 141 free games, with others being massively discounted, under an itch.io curated list titled Games to Help You Stay Inside. And that's this week's news. It's nice to hear a good coronavirus story, especially after last week. Oh, and in XP Point news, there should be a podcast going live this Thursday. That might change, because I'm sure you guys have been able to work out by now Jack and I aren't the most competent or professional. So that's probably not going to happen, but we're going to try. We're definitely going to try and record it. Also, with the whole social isolation thing, I'm thinking I'll probably start live streaming on here at some point. Don't know really when, but anyway, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I've been Ryan, this has been Replay News, and always thanks for watching and stay safe.